What's up guys, here MokzZ Gaming, your F2P player spokesperson. If you're looking for the top gacha games to worth play in September, I recommend these 5 games, recommend watching repeatedly. If you find the video is helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe channel. Alright, let's dive right into today's topic. If you're a devoted Ghibli fan, this game is an absolute must not miss. Fortress Saga is an AFK idle RPG mobile game. The game draws inspiration from the renowned anime Fortress Saga, immersing adventure players in a magical world with classic anime aesthetics and vibrant 2D graphics. In this game, you get to customize your own fortress and explore dungeons in a vast medieval world. From strengthening your heroes and the fortress to collecting unique characters for an awesome playstyle, this game has it all. I'll share essential tips and tricks to help beginners get the most out of their experience while playing this game. At its heart, Fortress Saga is an idle RPG, but its primary gameplay revolves around upgrading your fortress, assigning stronger heroes to it, and determining when to take on bosses. You can also configure skills to trigger automatically, a feature I highly recommend for newcomers. Both your fortress and heroes can be improved to bolster your power, enabling you to advance further in the game and unlock new features and gameplay modes. The core gameplay of the game primarily involves gathering resources and currencies as you explore dungeons, accomplish missions, and complete event tasks. These resources and currencies serve multiple purposes, such as upgrading your fortress and heroes, and acquiring new items from the in-game store. If you want your heroes to become formidable assets on the battlefield, you need to level them up and enhance their skills. This process involves gathering various materials such as flours, eggs, butter, cookies, baguettes, or cakes, each with increasing rarity. The rarer the materials, the more experience points your heroes will gain. Baguettes and cakes are the best options for leveling up quickly. Once you've collected the necessary materials, the fastest way to level up your heroes is to click the auto-select blue button. This feature will automatically choose the best materials for you. After that, simply tap level up to boost your hero's power. As a beginner to Fortress Saga, your primary focus should be on guide missions. They offer the quickest way to obtain valuable resources and currencies, allowing you to level up your heroes and increase your power swiftly as you progress through the adventure mode. To access guide missions, simply locate the rectangle in the top left corner of the main screen, as shown in the image above. Tapping it will take you directly to the corresponding task. Once you've completed a task, you'll notice the thin green bar completely filled, and you can claim your rewards with a single tap on that same task. In Fortress Saga, each stage has multiple enemy waves and a final boss. To advance to the next stage, your fortress and heroes must be strong enough. To win, defeat the boss within the time limit shown by the yellow bar below the boss's HP. Failing a boss stage makes it repeat until you strengthen your fortress, base stats, mastery, and heroes. When it comes to the gacha system in Fortress Saga, it's mostly luck-based. You can't guarantee specific hero or fortress part drops, so here's how to maximize your chances. Always use the 10 summon option. Even though it costs gems along with summoning tickets, it offers better drop rates and speeds up the affinity level for hero, cannon, and repair cat parts. In addition, there's a pity system in the game. After summoning heroes 200 times, you will receive a random legendary hero. To summon heroes, clear stage 2 to 1, tap the hero icon at the screen's bottom, and select Summon Hero. Master of Knights is a turn-based strategy RPG title where you can create your own perfect tactics using a variety of formations and skills, as well as spell cards that represent different elements. This game uses the combination of 3S, scope, spell, and skill. I shall definitely help any beginners to get accustomed to the game and make it much easier. If you found this helpful, please give me a like. Master of Knights features 2 battle modes, a turn-based mode and a real-time mode. Players can also enjoy the game's immersive story, which follows the journey of a group of heroes as they attempt to overcome the 7 trials and conquer heaven. I personally prefer the real-time mode. In this mode, players control their characters in real time and must swiftly respond to their enemies' actions. The game offers a range of special skills that can be employed in real time, including healing spells and potent attacks. Real-time mode demands rapid reactions to enemy actions. It can be a lot of fun, but it's also quite challenging. The spell card system is a unique feature of Master of Knights. Spell cards represent different elements, and they can be used to cast powerful spells in battle. Players can collect spell cards by defeating enemies or completing quests, as players must carefully choose which spell cards to use in order to defeat their enemies. The best way to choose the right spell cards is to consider the strengths and weaknesses of your characters. Summoning endless events until getting the knight is a strategy that some players use to try to get a specific hero in Master of Knights. The knight is a powerful character that can be very helpful in battle. Players need to use the summoning stones that they have collected. We've got a 3% drop rate for legendary, a 12% rate for heroic, and a 20% rate for rare. After completing the beginner's guide, you will receive a free 10x summon and obtain 1 legendary unit. Finally, I've summarized top 3 tips and tricks for beginners to enhance your gameplay experience in Master of Knights. First, when choosing heroes, it is important to consider their strengths and weaknesses, as well as the enemies you are facing. It is also helpful to have a balanced team with a variety of heroes, such as tanks, healers, and damage dealers. Secondly, the spell card system is a powerful tool that can be used to turn the tide of battle. There are many different spell cards to choose from, each with its own unique effects. Finally, joining a guild is a great way to get help from other players, participate in guild events, and earn guild rewards. Guilds can also provide you with a sense of community and support as you progress through the game. Tales Noir is an RPG genre game developed by Pixel Rabbit Limited. This game tells the story of a person who rebuilds his kingdom on his imagination, but you need to explore the world in different places with your partner. I shall do a detailed tips and tricks of Tales Noir. Before you go into the game, you will be asked to choose one of 5 available classes, where each class has its own skills, roles, and uniqueness. First, there are knights as tanks, hunters as ranged, sorcerers as AoE, assassins as burst, and musicians as healing. Peer cheers like rank in the game. There are various ranks, such as Citizen, Knight, Baron, Viscount, Earl, Marquis, Duke, Grand Duke, and Prince. Every time you experience a rank up, there will be promotion rewards such as some items that are quite useful for you. During the game Tales Noir, you will be asked to complete several quests, such as main quest, to-do, daily quests, and tutorial. When you complete the quest, you will get an EXP that can increase your character's level, which when the character's level increases, the BR also increases. Finally, I've summarized top 4 tips and tricks. Firstly, before you start your journey in Tales Noir, make sure you understand the class you are using, because each class has its own role, such as Knight is perfect for strong defense, Hunter is perfect for long-range attacks and high attack speed. Secondly, with one team comprising 3 partners, it's advisable to choose partners with diverse skill sets. For instance, if you opt for the assassin class known for its high attack attributes, select a partner capable of compensating for its weaknesses, such as damage resistance, control, or healing skills, to address the assassin's limitations. Third, what needs to be considered is the use of your class skills. In this skill class, there are so many if you have unlocked it, therefore you need to focus on the skills you use when fighting, because when upgrading skills, skill points are needed. Don't let those skill points be used on skills that you don't use, they will be wasted. Finally, when you complete a quest or event, there will usually be a reward in the form of gear. Therefore, don't forget to equip it, especially on high-grade gear, because it can increase your BR. Don't forget to refine each gear so that the higher BR it has. Mythic Heroes is a fun and casual idle RPG game where you summon an army of unique gods and heroes from distinct cultures to create an elite team to fight the dark forces threatening the fate of the world. I've created a Mythic Heroes beginner's guide and some tips to help. Hero characters are one of the primary elements in the game, and they come in 4 different ranks: UR, SSR, SR, and R. The higher the rank, the more and better abilities the heroes will have. There are 4 distinct hero professions: fighter, tanker, mage, and support. Additionally, different heroes belong to different factions. Equipment and runes provide various attribute enhancements to players. You can also enhance your heroes by investing divinity gems in specific faiths within the divinity system. Players can choose 5 different heroes to be placed in battle. Depending on the number of heroes with the same faction, factional aura can be activated. There are 2 different types of factional aura, which is majority vigor and minority vigor. In the game, there's a unique feature called the astrolabe. It functions like a clock, and after a certain amount of time passes, players receive various rewards. The longer the time, the better the rewards. You can also speed up the time to receive rewards by using Gears of Time. Finally, let me summarize the 3 tips and tricks. Firstly, the game regularly rewards you with diamonds and scrolls through daily tasks, achievements, and events. To use them effectively, you can either spend diamonds on bundles in the standard summon, as they offer a 10% discount, or save up limited summon scrolls and diamonds to access the limited summon bundle, which guarantees a UR hero after 200 summons. Secondly, don't forget to complete your daily tasks, weekly tasks, and achievements regularly, as they provide you with valuable items and diamonds. Lastly, joining a guild is essential for every Mythic Heroes player. As soon as it becomes available, join a guild to benefit from increased stats and access to equipment. Ancient Gods Card Battle RPG is a card deck collection, hero collection, and strategy game developed and published by Hexpian Studio. The players are given an enemy, whom they have to attack to win the round/level or series of rounds. They have to draw cards to activate various kinds of defenses and attacks. The players who select appropriate cards with respect to their enemy's qualities will win the round. I am going to do a detailed walkthrough of the game tips and tricks. As soon as the player enters the game, they are led into the tutorial where the players are shown how to select cards and how to attack their assigned enemies. This game is a combination of a card game, strategy game, and attack game. Players who love these three genres will enjoy the combination depicted in this game. The primary gameplay in Ancient Gods is called Adventure. When players click on the adventure icon, they can choose from 3 game modes: Campaign, Endless, and Challenge. While the modes vary, the basic gameplay remains consistent. In the card library, the players can see the types of cards available for them to use in the game. The cards are mainly divided into 6 types based on their function and effects. The basic 6 types of cards available are Nature, Water, Fire, Earth, Cursed, Unique, functions like Poison, Support and Attack, etc. For Gacha system, the summoning rates are as follows for gods. Summon 5-star god is 5.2%, summon 4-star god is 49%, summon 3-star god is 45.8%. For players, the 5-star drop rate is quite friendly, since having the best star rank gods will help you achieve faster progress in this game. Finally, let me summarize what you need to focus on. Be sure to pay attention to the in-game tutorial for the basics. If you encounter any difficulties during your gameplay, you can always go through the help section to learn how to use the game. While attacking the enemy, check their attributes to use the appropriate cards, make a note of the mana available and the mana each card requires. Calculate appropriately to get the best results in an attack. Do not forget to consistently collect rewards from quests and adventures. Well, I've covered the best 5 gacha games worth trying in September 2023. These games are quite friendly to F2P players. If you're looking for some quality gaming experiences, consider the ones I recommended to try. If you found this video helpful, welcome, subscribe channel. See you in the next video.